In 2006, Kobe Bryant was a one-man wrecking crew. He led the NBA in scoring with 35.4 points per game, the highest since Michael Jordan's 37 a night in the 80s. He casually dropped 81 points against the Raptors. He was unguardable, unstoppable, inevitable. And then, Game 7 against the Phoenix Suns in the first round of the playoffs happened. Kobe came out blazing with 23 points in the first half. And then, in the second half, curiously, he basically put himself on mute. 3 shot attempts, the biggest game of the season, and he just stopped. Why? Well, today we're going to dive into that theory. And trust me, it's messy. Theory number 1. Coach's orders. At halftime, Phil Jackson allegedly told Kobe to trust his teammates. You know, the triangle offense, get everyone involved, blah, blah, blah. In the postgame, Kobe said, "I was trying to get everybody else going and maybe force double teams to come. But we didn't execute." And boy, they did not execute. Now, Kobe was drawing double teams, and he was definitely passing the ball. But you know who he was passing the ball to? Smush Parker, Kwame Brown, Luke Walton. These guys could not even be water boys in today's NBA. The Lakers shot 10 for 28 in the second half. That was about 35.7% from the field. Ridiculous. That's not offense. That's bricklaying. Just imagine. Kobe had once scored 62 points in 3 quarters. And now he's passing the ball to Smush Parker? Unreal. So, Phil Jackson's triangle offense, well, it can work if you have guys like Scottie Pippen and Steve Kerr, etc., but not with this team of mechanics and plumbers. Number 2, the media. They say that Kobe was making a point, and it wasn't very subtle. All year long, the media was roasting him for being a ball hog. Bill Simmons called him a selfish gunner. Stephen A. Smith demanded that Kobe had to learn to trust. And you know what? In Kobe's defense, he only came in 4th in MVP voting that year. Despite his crazy statistics, in which he led this horrific Lakers roster to 45 wins, nobody even cared. He wasn't even top 3 in the MVP voting despite a historic scoring season in which he was obviously the most valuable player for any roster in that season. Think about it. If Kobe wasn't on this team, they wouldn't have won even 10 games. Smush Parker was the starting point guard. Look up his stats. People forget that in the years post-Shaq and pre-Pau Gasol, Kobe Bryant was just not liked. And the media was not friendly. And I think it's possible to say Kobe more or less was saying, you know what, fine. You want me to trust my teammates? You want me to pass the ball? Let's see how that goes. After the game, he famously said, "I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't." Kobe was passing up mid-range jumpers, shots that he would hit in his sleep, just to feed teammates who looked at the rim like Zion Williamson looks at lettuce and cucumbers. The result, the Lakers scored 31 in the second half. The Suns scored 60. Theory number 3. Kobe may have just checked out. After the Lakers went down early in the third quarter, is this possible that Kobe just mentally packed his bags? And honestly, can you blame him? I mean, once again, Smush Parker, 2 for 7. Kwame Tiny Hands Brown, 6 turnovers. Are you kidding me? You're a power forward. You're not supposed to have 6 turnovers ever. And Luke Walton, 1 for 5 from the field. Luke Walton couldn't even be a water boy in today's NBA. And so, honestly, it's possible Kobe just looked around and said, you know what, forget this. And his body language, by the way, said it all. Slow walk-ups, very passive passes. It just wasn't working out. Theory number 4, a rift with Phil Jackson. If you recall, in Phil Jackson's book, The Last Season, he called Kobe uncoachable. He said he played selfishly. Okay, That's how you're going to call me? Kobe probably thought. Well, honestly, the tension never healed. Some people think that Kobe used Game 7 to send a message. You want your triangle BS offense system? You think I'm uncoachable? Okay. Let's see what happens if I don't score 50. Now, was this sabotage? Well, we can't say for sure, but letting Smush Parker run your offense in a Game 7 is clinically insane. So, to be fair, I don't think that Kobe was sabotaging himself or the team, but I think he understood that there was zero chance that this team could win a championship. I mean, they were about to dismantle the Suns, which was pretty crazy, but to do that for 3 more rounds, it just seemed impossible. If anything, he may have been sending a message to the front office that he needed help, and that was at least a year away until Pau Gasol came. But the Phil Jackson thing, hard to say one way or the other. And so, why did Kobe Bryant stop shooting in Game 7 against the Suns? He was on the precipice of pulling off one of the most remarkable playoff upsets in history. Maybe it was Phil Jackson's halftime speech. Maybe it was just Kobe flipping the bird to the media. Maybe it was the realization that passing the ball to Kwame Brown was like trying to serve Brussels sprouts to Zion Williamson. Maybe it was old grudges. Maybe it was Mamba pride. Or maybe it was all of the above. One thing's for sure. Like so many things with Kobe Bryant, we'll never know. And honestly, maybe that's exactly the way he'd want it.